Now this video is called Why Being Polite on YouTube Can Actually Do More Harm Than Good. I don't normally make videos like this, but I noticed that there were strange things happening on the channel stats and video stats, and I thought I'd investigate. Now it's all pretty boring over here, so there's a picture on the left to make it slightly more interesting. Picture of my cat Frankie waiting for his supper. The wisteria on the house, our rhododendron, best year yet, my yellow car, and that's the stream. This is from the terrace. There's the stream and the view of the lake, and there another view of the lake. That's our house with olive tree in front and fishing. So I'll put it back and you can just look at the picture and you don't have to watch the video at all. Right, imagine I've made a video and it's 10 minutes long and I've published it and I've made it public. So someone comes along and they watch it for the whole time, and that's all that happens really. So number of views, average viewing time 600. Right, so that's the stats for the video. I can't do anything about that. Because I don't know who watched it, and I don't know whether they commented it. So the same thing goes if they just put a like. Yep. But if they commented, I then have the choice. Do I ignore the comment? Do I like the comment? Or do I reply to the comment? Now if I ignore it, well, I read it, but if I don't like it and I don't reply to it, the stats remain the same. But say I reply to it. Now, if I reply, I can leave just a short reply, and if the which means that someone doesn't have to go into YouTube to read the whole of the reply. So they can read it and ignore it, or they can read it and then they want to like it and or reply to it, in which case they have to go into YouTube. So say, okay, they go into YouTube and all they want to do is, I want to like this comment, and they don't leave a comment. Number of views actually doesn't go up because they aren't on YouTube for more, I think it's 30 seconds to register a view. So then we go 1 and it's still 600. Whoops, my tabbing's going out of kilter. 600. But because someone's gone onto your video, watched it for a short time and thought, nah, don't want to watch this, there's a kind of black mark. I'm sure there's a kind of black mark because your viewing stats does change a bit, or your popularity rating or whatever, if someone goes on and doesn't do anything and says, no, I don't want to watch that, too boring after 20 seconds. So that is where you might get this strange black mark. But they might not want to do that. They might be watching it for 60 seconds. Now if they watched it for 60 seconds, don't know whether they want to like it or not. They watch it for 60 seconds, the number of views goes up to 2, but then because they're only looking, leaving a comment or doing a like, the average viewing time drops dramatically to 330. I mean, they don't give you a black mark, but that has wrecked your stats immediately just by going on to say like. And if of course they decide to leave another comment, you're then stuck again that do you like their comment, do you ignore their comment, or do you reply? And then if you reply and they reply, even to like your reply, or to, it gets worse and worse and worse. So every time that happened, say if they did exactly the same thing again, they went on and wanted to reply or like your comment, that would drop even further. So if it was another 60 seconds, that would be too difficult. 200, that would go down to, is that 240, that would go down to the average view time. And another thing that doesn't help is if your reply is quite long, as in they can't read it just in their email, they have to click on it to read it all, and therefore whether or not they want to leave a like or a comment, they still are registering going onto your YouTube channel. So this is why being polite can actually do more harm than good. I'm a great advocate of the saying, good manners cost nothing, but on YouTube they do. That didn't make sense. On YouTube, good manners do cost something.